you. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. I'm sure I'll see you. Yeah, you never know who notices you.
Got the banana pancake, bacon. Allison's house, also known as the Ropes Mansion. Pickle chicken sandwich with fries. Hello, sorry it's a little dark. So that I give you an update on the day so far. Red's was really good. It's definitely a local spot. I met two locals. One's a firefighter, one's like a meteorologist for Southwest Airlines. So it was cool to talk to them. And the food was pretty good. Service was good. So yeah. Huge portion sizes too. Those were giant pancakes. Generally comes with 3 stack. I was like, nah, just give me 2. So that was the right call. So yeah, I ended up having like bacon caught in my throat and was like coughing up a storm. Like, oh, this is embarrassing, but oh well. And then after that, I did my walking tour. It was with Which City Walking Tours, something like that. I had Henry. He was very good. We got to see the town hall from Hocus Pocus. We saw that yesterday, but got to see it again. Got to see Allison's house, Ropes Mansion. He told some ghost stories along the way, gave some more history about, you know, what happened here and why it happened, and, you know, kind of the thoughts and the beliefs and all that. There were some stories about, you know, Seven Gables and things like that. And then he was really into architects, so he did talk quite a bit about different architects in the area. We got to see a really nice, like, affluent neighborhood. So yeah, it was really good. And then had lunch at Rockafellas. That was yummy as well. It was very cool in there. The staff were really great. No, you know, complaints there. After that, I did the Witch House. That was like $15. You have to get a ticket online. I was able to do it same day, but if you're here in the busy season, well, actually, I think you can only do it the day before. So I didn't really have any trouble, but you might if it's, you know, the busy season. Let's see. What do we do after that? I did a little shopping. I went to the New England Dog Biscuit Company. I got Leia some treats to bring home. I bought a video game at a cool video game store that's not far from the witch's house. So that's going to be a Christmas present for Rowan. He doesn't watch the video, so not not letting him, you know, not breaking any surprises. Went into CVS and then came back to the hotel for a little bit of respite. In a little bit, we're going to leave here actually and go to the oldest candy company or candy store and check that out. And then there's a really cute gift shop I want to hit, and then we'll go to dinner at the Lobster Shanty. And then I'm hoping to do a little swimming. I need to get things packed up and redistribute the suitcases better. All right, well, let me know if you have any questions on today. So there's two old-time candies that they normally have at that candy shop, but they were sold out of both. So I was bummed. Lobster Shanty. Yeah, she's like, it's not focusing. Start with the clam chowder. Get the cooked pork sandwich. All right, future Melissa here. So I realized I didn't really share any thoughts on the lobster shanty or to kind of close out that day. So coming to you in the future. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I said, oh, it's going to get warm and the snow is going to be gone. Well, that did happen. But then last night into today, we got dusted again. So we love a false spring around here. So yeah, and it is kind of windy and cold. So I'm going to try to be fast. So lobster shanty was good. What I remember was that there is a little bit of spice to their barbecue sauce. So if you're completely spice averse, I would maybe stay away from that or ask for the sauce on the side so you can kind of decide. I kind of wish I would have gotten the coleslaw on the side too, but that's all right. And then the clam chowder was also good. Oh, there's my neighbor's dog. Hi, Whiskey. Sweet boy. Oh, that's Lay's boyfriend. Yeah, the clam chowder was good. Yeah, so it was overall, it's a tiny restaurant, so they do have like a doorman, and he's a little grouchy, but that was fun. So, bye, Whiskey. Sweet boy. Okay, sorry, distracted by the neighbor dog. Yeah, but it was overall good. And then the old candy store, that was cool to see. Bummed that they didn't have the Gibraltars. Oh, and it's like Black Jacks, I think is what the other one was called. So they were just wiped out still from the Halloween rush. So that could be a risk if you go, early November. They may not be quite back up and running with some of those things. So maybe next time I'll be able to get those. As I mentioned, Rockafellas is really good. That's supposed to be a really haunted place. So definitely check that out. See if you have any, paranormal activity happen. And then Red's was, as I mentioned, was super good. Definitely suggest going to Red's. I would definitely go back there. Love banana pancakes, and that was yummy. So yeah, and that kind of ends out the trip. The next video will be the haul, so definitely subscribe, turn on notifications for that. You can see the goodies I purchased along the way. The witch's house was also good. There is it's not quite as bad of a staircase as I read online or heard some of the other videos say, but if you have any mobility issues, the witch's house is really not going to be for you unless you're okay just staying on the bottom. But you weren't allowed to record in there. I think you're allowed to take some photos, but you were not allowed to record anything in the witch's house. But I definitely suggest checking it out. It was pretty awesome to see. Somebody had some good displays in there and like recreations and things. So yeah, definitely a lot I didn't get to do. So I definitely would go back to Salem in the future. I'll probably do some videos after I get through some of my backlog, talking a little bit about do's and don'ts and, what I would have liked to have done when it came to Salem, and then of course on the cruise line as well. So lots coming in the future. All right, well, I'm going to go into the resource for today's video. Please let me know if you have any questions. So I'm going to share kind of an educational resource for today and also an entertaining one. So After Dark, Myths, Misdeeds, and the Paranormal. It's a podcast through History Hit. I love it. It is a great one. The hosts are great, Maddie and Anthony. Definitely suggest checking it out. They do have episodes on Salem and witch trials in Europe and Ireland. So if you want to learn more, this is a great resource for that. They also have like Loch Ness Monster and, things like that. I don't think there's been an alien one, but, they have a wide range. A lot to do with like the last, night of Anne Boleyn and the Tudors. And so they cover a wide range. I really enjoy it. Great hosts. Definitely check them out if you want to learn more about witch trials or anything else that falls into those myths, misdeeds, and the paranormal. All right, thank you.